Hey guys, I just got done installing the brake calipers on this car. If you really like this video, make sure to check out the description below for a hefty discount code. On to the video. What's up guys? Welcome back to another video on Russell's Garage. Today we are back with the Tesla Model Y, and we are going to spruce it up even more today with some real metal red brake calipers. So come on, join me and we will take a look at them. So as you can see, the stock brake calipers leave a lot to be desired because they're the same color as the wheel themselves. So nothing pops out about it, nothing is fantastic about them. They just kind of blend in with the wheel. And we're going to add some pop today, especially with the blue exterior color. I think it's going to look really good against the silver and the blue. So let's go unbox it and take a look at what we're going to be installing today. So out of the box, you're going to be getting these beautiful metal red brake calipers. The bigger one is going to be on the front. These smaller ones are going to be on the back. You'll get two sets of these. So this is one set. The other set I've already installed. You'll get a set of rear caliper installation hardware, and you will get a set of front installation hardware, which I've already taken out of the bag because I already did the other side to get some practice for you guys. Now these are not the cheapy silicone ones, these are the real nice ones, the metal ones that go over the brake calipers and are actually metallic. They're not like the quick slip over ones that look kind of cheesy, so this should look pretty good. So let's go grab our pucks so we can jack up the car. So remember, when you lift up the car, you don't want to just lift it up, you want to have these pucks, and that protects the battery. So there's two holes. There's one towards the front, right behind the front tire, and one right in front of the rear tire. And these pucks simply pressure fit into those holes, and your jack will touch the bottom of these and lift the car up. So do not lift up your car without having these pucks on hand. And you simply come over here, find the hole, push up, and that's all it takes. And then I'll go ahead and put the one in the rear for when we get back there. Then once you're ready, you'll put your jack underneath the puck. Lift up onto the puck, and now your battery is protected, and you can safely lift up the car. And remember, you don't really need your car wildly in the air. It can just be enough off the ground so we can get the wheels and tires off. All right, to get the wheels and tires off is really not that difficult. So the first thing we'll do is we'll gently pop off this plastic cover like so. Then we will take a impact gun with a 21 on it. That is what fits these lug nuts, and we will simply take the lug nuts off. So you see I have the black tabs, and I have them most of the way tightened down, with that last little quarter to half turn I've reserved for the very end, so they're a little bit loose. So that way when these tabs go behind the brake caliper here, they'll grab, but they have a little bit of looseness to them to actually get behind there, and you'll want to do that. So once you have those installed, you can go ahead and throw this on there like so. And so the black tab should be tight enough to hold it, but you don't want to crank on them yet. You want to reserve that to the very end. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab these silver tabs along with a couple more screws. And this part gets a little bit more complex, so I'm going to go ahead and pre-install them and then explain afterwards. So this is what you're going to see. And so you're going to take this metal clip here, as I drop it. You're going to take this metal clip. As you see, it's got like a little welded on nut. You're going to face the flat part towards the hole with the tab on the inside. And you will squeeze this in between the red and the caliper, and then the hole of the tab should match in there, and that's how you get the screw in. Alright, so here's the final result. Your screw should look like this, and the tab, the part that grabs, should be facing that way. And it should fit barely in between the red caliper and the actual caliper of the car. So now that you have these two in, and you have the two black tabs in, go ahead and fully tighten everything, and that should make this really snug. So now when you grab onto it, it shouldn't move anywhere. It should not be loose at all. Like I'm putting muscle and weight into it, and it's not even moving a fraction of an inch. So that's, if you did it right, that's how it should be. And you want to make sure that none of the tabs you just installed are touching the actual pads that go onto the rotor. Otherwise you'll melt everything that you just installed because you did it incorrectly. So if you did it correctly, it should be very snug. Nothing's touching the actual rotor or the brake pads themselves, and you're good to reinstall the wheel. So let's move to the back. All right, so we are on the back now, and the back is going to be a little bit different. So same concept. There's not an obvious brake bleeder here, so it doesn't really matter which one you put on where. But same concept. You have the red guy, but on the back you only have these two black tabs. So let me see if I can explain to you how these go on. It's easier once you understand it, but it's not so intuitive. So let's go look at it. Okay, so on these back calipers, like I said, it's not as obvious on how they go. So let me see if I can explain it. So you'll see that on these black tabs, you have the like upper area and you have like an indented area down here. This skinnier area is the part that's supposed to grab the actual brake area itself. And so if you take like the L4, for example, the skinnier area will go behind there like so. And then once you put the caliper on there, this hole right here that the screw goes through should line up with the hole in that tab. And so you'll do a song and dance with your hands here, and you will tighten this down. So let me get this tightened down and I'll show you how it goes. All right, so we got the top end, and the bottom part will be the same way. It'll just go from this angle right here, where the skinny part comes from the bottom. All right guys, there's the screw right there on the left that we installed. If you look behind the caliper, you'll see the black tab that grabbed onto the actual real caliper in the background. And you'll see on the back end over here, we tighten the screw from the front side, and that black tab is grabbing onto the caliper here. So you just want to make sure that grabs really good, and it's the same as the front. You should be able to really yank on the red caliper cover, and it shouldn't be going anywhere or touching any of the major brake components. So there you go. The back one is installed as well. So let's get the wheels on and see what this thing looks like with the red brake caliper covers. Guys, this looks great. It really makes the car pop. Just like I thought before, the pop between the red, the silver, and the blue on my car really makes a big difference. That red contrast against the wheels and the body paint, so nice on this car. It makes the brakes pop. Gives it that little extra sporty flair to the car. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I would say if I wasn't filming it and I was concentrating on just installing the calipers, I would say it probably took me 30 minutes to an hour, probably closer to the hour mark. Most of the time was just jacking the car up, trying to figure out the hardware, getting the wheels off, etc. Once you figure out that first wheel and the tab situation, the rest of them go by really quickly. I think it makes the car look awesome, and I can't wait to see what it looks like going down the road. If you like it, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Check out EVBase. I give a discount code below. It's a pretty hefty discount, so go check that out. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.